All right, let's see. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's have a look at what you can expect to happen in your job, career, business. Roles can be reversed anytime, in sense of this can be your energy or someone in and around your work environment. Okay, this is for Gemini. It is a general reading, may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. For a personal reading, you can email me on tarotwithnemo@gmail.com. Let's see, Gemini, what do we have for you? Okay, all right, Gemini. What I'm getting out here is that for a lot of you, there is a situation that needs you to approach it using your intellect and your intuition, but you are not being able to balance it. That's what I'm getting, Gemini. A lot of you are coming off as complaining. I see you being very, very like complaining, and this complaining comes off as because you either have tried to work on a partnership in the past, the partnership went south, it didn't work out for you, so now you're using those past negative experiences, bad experiences, not so pleasant experiences, as a justification to manipulate other people or to find faults in other people. But this is definitely a lot of fault finding. There you go, look. You're dominating. You're coming off as very, very dominating. You're coming off as very, very like a tyrant, You're coming off as like wanting to kind of be very, very entitled. Like, yeah, like I will always take the lead, right? Of course. Or yeah, of course. We both are working in a partnership, but of course I'm going to get it's very obvious that I get all the attention. It's very obvious that my word is put first, or it's very obvious, something out here is like, yeah, you know what? It's very obvious that obviously it's me, like I am right. It's a very, very entitled energy out here. You're not being fair in your dealings. You're not being fair in your communication out here. That's what it is, Gemini. You like it or not, that's what the truth is. Could be someone in your environment, but again, use your own discretion. Now, on your mind, for a lot of you, there is overthinking going on. So whatever situation you are thinking about, the situation is created in your head. You are in your own way. Whatever situation you think is like, oh my God, like this situation, I just can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. You can deal with it, but there's a lot of negativity that you're feeding yourself, which is making you feel like you can't deal with the situation. But the situation is, you're making the situation very, very tough in your head. You're creating restrictions around you, like I can't do that, I can't do that, I can't do this, I can only do this. You may feel that you are very, very oppressed, or you may feel like you are very paralyzed because of your circumstance. Like, what you're like, this is what the problem is, that's why I can't do that. No, there is no problem out here. If you want to, you can do it anytime. You just have to put in strength, Gemini. You gotta be powerful, you gotta be courageous. Here it is talking more about how courageous, how brave you are, how bold you are in making your decisions, okay? And trusting people. Trust is a very important theme out here. You don't trust someone around you. Either this is you not trusting people around you in any shape or form, partnerships or boss, or you being trusting your employees, whatever it is, right? Trust issues out here. So you, because you're not very confident within yourself, you are portraying your insecurities on another person or a situation. See, your gut is telling you, see, whatever situation you are focusing on, Gemini, right now, it's definitely something that you like. Okay, like, sometimes you're only focused on, being in jobs or doing businesses that just give you money. I feel that is what, there was a time like that. There was a time like that. Now what you're focusing on, Gemini, now I feel it's like something that you truly, truly love, you truly, truly believe in, okay? And it's asking you to use your diplomacy skills. It's asking you to use your wisdom in being able to deal with situations. But because whatever situation you're dealing with in your professional life, right, be it job, business, project, venture, whatever it is, it's taking time to grow. Now, because it's taking time to grow, you're getting more and more insecure. And the more insecure you are getting, Even though you see progress out here, you don't see progress. It's like it's there, but you don't see it because you're like, no, it's got to go faster. It's got to move faster. So that's what's happening out here. In the near future, there is going to be a big leap of faith, a big new beginning that is going to be available to you. But I feel a lot of you need to work in partnerships, Gemini. A lot of you. Like, otherwise I would have suggested, like Taurus, I suggested Taurus to work on their own. They don't need to follow any rule book. You may need to be in a situation which needs more structure. You are coming off as a rebel. You're like, I don't want to listen to anyone. I'm always doing things the way I want to, and I don't want no knowledge. I don't want no wisdom. I don't want no advice. I don't want no suggestions. I know what I'm doing, and I'm doing correctly. The new beginnings that are coming towards you are going to require you to work in a team. Now, if you are resisting working in a team, there's only going to be stagnancy out here. So you're getting a chance to work in a team. You're getting a chance to work with a company. If it's a company, yes, the company is going to come off as a little traditional. The company is going to come off as with a lot of rules and regulations out here. Or overall, you have to work in a situation which is going to have a lot of rules and regulations. And you're like, I mean, what rules? I make the rules. No, that phase is over. That phase is over. If you want to put your professional life, your work or business into path, rules are going to be necessary. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board. You're going to have to work the way it has always been done. This is not the time to be a rebel, but looks like you are. You're coming off as very naive, or you're coming off as very impulsive. It's like, no, I know what I'm doing. If that's what you're doing, then we'll see as the outcome. You are still resisting change. You're going against the flow. You're going against the flow. You're still making the wrong choice, Gemini. I guarantee you, whatever choice you're making, Gemini, by the end of the week out here, it is being led. You are being led by temptation. You are being led by desire. You are being led by ego. You're being led by greed. You're being led by materialism. You're being led by or whatever, self-entitlement. Like, I know what I'm doing the right thing. You're not doing the right thing, Gemini. You're moving, for sure. You're moving towards something, but whatever you're moving towards is a poor choice, is not the right choice for you. If there is a partnership out here, Gemini, the partnership, this is definitely a situation where the universe is telling you that the partnership that you're working towards is going to be mutually benefiting you and this person. Okay, there is definitely a partnership out here which is going to be good, not only for you, but also someone that you are working with. But I don't think you're doing it. I don't think you're doing it. I feel there is disharmony. This is a bad choice. You're moving towards a bad choice. Some of you, if you're not moving towards a bad choice, you're moving towards indecision. You have to work towards a partnership, or you have to make a very big choice between two careers, two jobs, two choices. But because you're not making a good choice out here, there is imbalance. You're overdoing something, and whatever you're doing is more like towards what you think is right. But what you think is right is not required. Bringing me back to the point why I told you rules, regulations, structure is going to be important. Either there is someone coming into your professional life who's going to teach you how to be within some restrictions, who's going to teach you how to follow the rule book. Okay, this is how it's usually done, and you don't want to listen to them. Or then there is a partnership out here which is going to require you to kind of be a little more conservative in your approach, but you're not listening to them, Gemini. Wrong choice. Wrong choice.